Drum roll, please! Well, my friends, here we are. I am finally making this video, and I'm gonna tell you guys where I'm going next on my grand adventure. Also, sidebar, it's my birthday today, which I felt was fitting to celebrate my birthday and celebrate the next chapter of my life. I'm just feeling super duper grateful today. So, let's get started. No, I don't have good handwriting, by the way. In April of 2017, I quit my jobs. Can you even see me? Oh, jeez. I quit all my jobs, moved out of my house, and moved into my Mazda 5 Mini. Most of you know her very well. Traveled all over the country, started this YouTube channel, got to explore. From this experience that I had, it has become much clearer to me what I want out of life in the coming years as well as long term. My 5-year goal is to purchase some sort of cargo van, a large enough space where I can have a mini kitchen as well as a toilet and live in independently. My 10-year plan is to own a tiny house, possibly get involved in a tiny house community, to be a part of this movement, to help people live smaller, rely on other people more, and to just be self-sustainable and have a community. These are all things that very much interest me, things that I'm passionate about, but I'm still very much a beginner. In order to reach my 5-year goal of purchasing a van and renovating it, I'm gonna need some money, which I have none right now. I spent it all. Spent it all traveling. No regrets, but I have learned a lot along the way. What am I gonna need to reach my 10-year goal of having a tiny house? I need education. There is a lot about self-sustainability, a lot about community living, and of course construction. I think I have a lot that I need to learn. And then of course I have other hopes and dreams out of life. Oops, I didn't spell dreams right. I want some sort of family one day, whatever that means. Pets, definitely. I'm a huge animal lover, especially dogs, and that is super duper important to me that I get there eventually. But I'm waiting until I am able to do it properly. I'm trying to wait at least. And then of course, to continue to travel, obviously. Because my 6-month road trip was quite hectic, crazy, wild, right now I am craving some sort of stability. I'm kind of flexible on that, but it goes hand in hand with having stability in my life. I believe it will set me up to succeed in my health and wellness goals. I do still want travel and adventure right now, while being able to incorporate stability, health, and wellness. Sounds like a lot, right? Here we are. What do I do with myself? What can I do right now that will get me the money I need? Stability, health, wellness, travel, and adventure, and may very well possibly help me along my journey to learning about tiny houses. A couple ideas came to my mind. Australia was a very big option for me. They have a pretty good work visa program. Well, it's a holiday work visa, which I was always very interested in. It was the idea that I really focused on a lot during my 6-month road trip. But Australia felt a little too hard for me at this moment. Southern California, it felt achievable. Like this would be a very decent next step for me. Granted, both these places are very expensive, high cost of living. I feel confident that I could move there and find a job and be okay. A couple other ideas came to my mind, but ultimately, of these ideas, I really nailed in California. Now hold on, I'm not moving to California. First, I was gonna move in with a friend of mine, but I realized paying rent is so against everything I'm striving for, and I really want to be free from rent. I want to be free from a lease. I'm not about it. So I started to look into woofing, which if you guys don't know what woofing is, it is a work trade agreement. You can go travel or not travel, really. Anywhere in the world, you'll be working for a certain set amount of hours per week in exchange for food and housing. So I started looking in California for a woofing property. The most important thing that I looked for was vegan farming. I don't feel comfortable working with animals. I really did not want to have to deal with livestock slaughtering. I really want to get my health and wellness in check. Becoming vegan full-time is a huge, huge part of that. So while I was looking for vegan farms, it quickly brought me to somewhere much farther away. Drum roll, please! I'm moving to Hawaii! As far as all the veggies, all the fruit, all the sunshine, Hawaii was gonna be the best option for me. I found many farms on the woofing webpage for Hawaii that I sensed a lot of potential. Granted, this entire process has taken 2 months to figure out. I've been interviewing, emailing, phone calls, contemplation, self-reflection. It has not been easy. It has been quite stressful. But I can finally say that I've selected a farm that will support me in my search for stability, health, wellness, travel, and adventure, and will provide me with long-term education. I will be getting a part-time job. Well, I better be getting a part-time job, but I will be working, so I will be making money as well. I'm very, very excited. I'm so happy to finally be announcing this to you guys. It has been driving me crazy. My flights are booked, and it's happening. And it's gonna be happening indefinitely. I don't have an exact time frame for how long I will be in Hawaii. I'm hoping it works out well that I will be there for a while. Yep, that's my big reveal. Yay! So, what am I gonna be doing in Hawaii? Let me tell you. First and foremost, I will be doing work trade through woofing, 25 hours per week, and that will provide me with housing and some groceries, mostly staple items. The type of property I'll be living on will be a vacation rental property, so I will be doing yard maintenance, gardening, or house cleaning. There is also potential for me to do more secretarial work, but I'm just gonna show up and see what fits for me and for my, boss, or Hawaii mom, as I like to say. I'm hoping to find a part-time job in a restaurant, in a hotel or a resort, or a spa. These are the industries that I am the most experienced in, so I'm going to try and find work in one of these fields. We'll see how it goes, but I do really need to get a part-time job if this is going to work long-term. And then, of course, YouTube. I will absolutely be YouTubing my experience. These are definitely the things that are going to be taking priority in my life, but I am going to have a goal of posting 1 video per week, at least to start. Location. I'm going to the Big Island on the Kona side. I did plenty of research on the Hawaiian Islands to see which would be the best option for me. The Big Island does have the most farms that are in the woofing program, so that is the first draw that brought me there. There were many vegan-specific farms that I interviewed with that didn't work out, however. By doing my research on the Big Island as well as Maui and Oahu specifically, I still really, really wanted to be on the Big Island. For many reasons, I've never lived on an island before, so having size and having options, that is definitely part of my comfort zone that I didn't even realize until I went through this process. But the size is definitely important to me. I love the plethora of hikes that they have available on the island. It seems like a very adventurous hiking kind of place. They've got volcanoes, they've got Volcanic National Park, which I'm so excited about. From what I hear, it's the least touristy, which gets me excited that I can get immersed in the culture a little bit more, learn how to experience Hawaii time, as they like to call it, and really slow down, chill out, go with the flow. That is definitely something that doesn't come naturally to me, and I'm very excited to experience that. So I will be on the Big Island. I'm going to the Kona side of that island. They call it the Hilo side and the Kona side. Hilo side is the west side of the island. That is where mostly locals live. That's where most of the farms are. It's very rural. It's rainforests. Very, very beautiful. I was very open to moving there, but part-time jobs I imagine would be much harder for me to find because of my work experience. So the Kona side, that is the eastern side of the island. It is considered the desert side, meaning they really only get rain at night, and it is basically one of the sunniest places, I think, on earth or in the country or something. But Kona side is where the tourism is, so people may be more welcoming to newcomers, and I will be able to find work, hopefully. So, what else do you guys want to know? I've covered a lot in this video. I'm sure people will have questions, and I would love to do a Q&A before I leave, and then another Q&A probably once I'm in Hawaii. Oh, I already know. You guys are gonna ask me about Minnie. I'm gonna move this. Minnie the Mazda is being passed on. I'm gonna be selling her to my dad, actually. He has always loved Mazda 5s, and considering all the money I put into it, he's really getting a steal of a deal. I'm sort of at a loss, but between owning the car, paying insurance on the car, living in the car, like, it just feels right to move on. And selling it to my dad is really, really helpful to my heart because I do really love her, and it hurts a lot less knowing that it's going to my dad. So Minnie is going bye-bye until I'm able to buy my, big van where I can actually fit certain comforts that I've decided are very important to me. Yeah, that's the only big question I can think of that people will be curious about. If there are any van or car dwelling topics that you would like me to cover before I leave, let me know. Of course, ask away all of your questions that you might have about Hawaii. And yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for following along on my adventure. I'm so excited for this next chapter. I'm very scared. This is a huge, huge change for me. This is like nothing I've ever done before. It's my third time flying, first time buying my own tickets, first time flying by myself, hoping to fit everything I have into one bag, and going to a place where I've never been, and I hope I like it. So it's very, it's a very intense thing I'm putting myself through, but I feel really good about it too. So, scary, exciting, happy. Thank you for listening. All right, I'll talk to you guys really soon. Vlogmas will continue. Now I can finally talk about it. So let's talk about it. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to wish me a happy birthday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.